The Cult of Skaro are among the most popular and well-known Daleks in the history of Doctor Who. Since they made their dramatic debut in the cliffhanger ending to Army of Ghosts in Series 2, these Daleks have been immensely popular among the Doctor Who fanbase, becoming fan favourites of Dalek fanatics and casual viewers alike. The interesting history of this unique group of Daleks imbued with imagination spans several Dalek episodes in the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who, but there is a lot more to the history of these Daleks that you may never have heard before. Dalek Jast, the member of the Cult of Skaro with the highest pitched voice, was originally a force leader of a defensive battalion stationed on the edge of the galaxy. Due to his strategic victories and ability to think outside the box, this particular force leader was selected by the Dalek Emperor to become a member of the Cult of Skaro. Jast appears to be among the most reserved to the cult, rarely speaking unless it is to tout his Dalek zealotry. He is also seemingly irritable, and has a quick temper with humans, especially when social interaction is concerned. Dalek Thay, whose voice featured a distinctive nasal croak, was one of the few bronze Daleks to hold the rank of Dalek Commandant, and was in charge of the prominent research station, Station Alpha, before being selected to become a member of the Cult of Skaro. Unlike Jast, Thay appears to be much more outspoken, and would often voice his opinions when discussing with other cult members. He is also seemingly rather trigger-happy, as he is more than happy to declare war on the Cybermen on behalf of the cult, and is quick to resort to violence when he realises that the human-Dalek hybrids refuse to follow his orders. Dalek Khan, who initially talked with a deep voice but later adopted a voice similar to that of Dalek Sec, was originally an attack squad leader of the 13th Assault Group, before being chosen by the Dalek Emperor to be the second in command of the Cult of Skaro. Despite his initial loyalty to Sec, Khan took over as commander of the cult when Sec was deemed unfit due to his status as a human-Dalek hybrid. After the deaths of Sec, Thay and Jast, Khan escaped using the last of the power reserves from the Gamma Strike to initiate an emergency temporal shift, and travelled back into the Time War with the intention of saving Davros. While he succeeded in this, he was driven insane in the process, and became the prophet of the new Dalek Empire of the Medusa Cascade, giggling maniacally as he imparted his temporally sensitive prophecies to Davros and the Dalek Supreme. Khan was ultimately revealed to have betrayed the Daleks, and ensured that the new Dalek Empire was destroyed. However, Davros himself escaped. The leader of the Cult of Skaro, Dalek Sec, was initially a Dalek commander of the 7th Incursion Squad, and waged war against the Mechanoids. When he was chosen to become the leader of the Cult of Skaro, Sec was gifted with a black metallic casing by the Dalek Emperor, which was stronger than the standard Dalekanium casings. Sec led the cult in many victorious battles, including their campaign against the Cybermen, but became disillusioned with the Dalek Way, after the cult became the last 4 Daleks in existence and was stranded on Earth in the 1920s. Sec formulated a plan to merge with a human in order to gain the advantages of human ingenuity, but he also gained human emotions as well. Deemed unfit to lead the cult, Sec was betrayed by his former servants after he fully embraced the ways of pacifism. He ultimately sacrificed himself to save the Doctor, but not before issuing an eerie prophecy to his fellow cult members, that if they chose death and destruction would choose them. He was ultimately proven right, as not long after his death, the human Dalek army turned against the remaining members of the cult, and killed Dalek Thay and Dalek Jast, leaving Khan as the last survivor. If you want to find out more about the Cult of Skaro, the short story Birth of a Legend by Justin Richards contains many fun facts about the individual cult members. What do you think of the Cult of Skaro's backstory? Do you think that these 4 Daleks will feature it in any future Doctor Who stories? Let me know in the comments below.